Welcome to the SDVI studio. I'm pleased to be joined by Frank Herrmann, the Managing Director of Netorium. Hi Frank, welcome.
Hi Jeff, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us and sharing a little bit about your insights in the German market we're going to talk about. So first, before we get into that, can you tell us a little bit more about Netorium?
So Netorium was founded in 2002, and we started really as a reseller into the German market, working together with international brands. In the meanwhile, over now 20 years, we changed our way of working to be an application integrator. So what we really do, our value add is we're sticking different functionalities together, orchestrate them, and for that we are working together with key technology partners, which allows us then to help customer defining their solution and also be able to support them while it is up and running. So that's very important for us, for our market, that we have a local, regional, and the same language support to these customers. And I think the way system integration was done in the past has now changed more and more on the software level, doing that on the application side.
So you're a good partner with SDVI. What made SDVI the right technology for your business?
I have to say, SDVI was really at the forefront on that new technology, and we were scouting every time we are like at trade shows. We are scouting what is new, what is really the hot stuff on, and I saw that and I said, well, that is something which is really customer looking for. So we are tech scout for our customers. So what we really do then, bring first good customers over, say, have a look on that, and sometimes it takes a little while that they understand what's the benefit. There is clearly a move into the cloud. Customers don't know how to do that. The problems are still the same. You need to understand the workflow, the complexity. Content is king. And what we all learn, we cannot do any more projects like key turn projects for 2 years, designing things. In that time, opportunities, they are gone. So, and we are getting less people. Yeah? You need to be focused on the stuff you have, be more efficient, and that's what is driving us. And we have a core competence in file-based workflows in the company, and SDVI with the Rally product is a logical add-on to our solution portfolio.
That's great. Let's talk a little bit about the German market and the cloud. And so how is the German market embracing the cloud? How does that market feel about moving their supply chains to the cloud?
So if you ask me, I would say they are, as always, slow. Yeah? I think they are not at the forefront if you compare to the US. But it's also a way Germans behave, and they're looking to the technology. They're not trying something out. They're really evaluating things. So looking back like 2 years ago, where like in the US, cloud was already a hot topic, a lot of integration happened, there was nothing. We have definitely, since COVID, people looking into cloud solution, even people working from home. You need things available, so from cloud deployments, you're much more flexible on that. So we have a huge interest, and it started picking up now with after COVID times, people going back to the office and say how we can change now our existing workflows to a more modern and agile process.
So one of the drivers in some of the other markets has been just the explosion in the number of outlets for content, the services for content, everything from linear television to digital apps to streaming services. Are you seeing, is that also affecting the German market?
It has an effect. So if you see the landscape in Germany, Germany has a huge community of good content production. As just looking back, one of the Netflix production which won the Grammy. What you really see, customers still having this linear focus on playout currently, and they know they need to change that. So the fewer, the average fewer ages, they change, and we all know all the nonlinear, the OTT platforms are moving forward. So they need to be much faster, and regardless of where the demand is, content is still king. So they have huge content and need to. In Germany, it's probably not like monetized that to make it available and make it available to get people attached and attract to the regional content, regional production, like the public broadcast, the private broadcasters say, hey, we have something to offer to you. And it's like a very competitive world. And I think they need to start having platforms where they can really quickly deploy special interest channels. And that is demanding this like a cloud-based infrastructure to get the content ready, qualified, and with the same staff.
All right, excellent. Well, Frank, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeff.